Good evening, Final Fantasy Randomizer fans, gamers, and friends alike. Welcome to Final Fantasy Randomizer Fall League Get Leagued from Outer Space, Week 4, Race 3. My name is Luffy. I'm joined in the booth by Jay Scheidel. We got Sony and Socket on the tracking. Jay Scheidel, double duty with the restream. Jay, how you doing, my friend?
Hey, doing great here. Getting ready for some transmoog.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about that real quick here because for those of you joining us tonight, we got a little bit of some different stuff going on. You're gonna see some things on screen that you look at Shenanigan's party that looks kind of, normal, but then you look over at Life Reboot, like what's a Squire, what's a Marauder, what is going on here? So yeah, Transmooglifier injects what about 20 new classes or so into the game?
Something like that.
Yeah, it's crazy. So I'll give you a quick rundown on the party they were able to take. We had a red mage who had access to some weird stuff. We'll talk about it when we get some downtime. A hunter that nobody seems to have had. Oh, nope, I take it back. Reckless Charlie has a hunter. Think of it kind of like a melee, sort of.
Yeah.
Black Belt speaks for itself. Black Mage speaks for itself. Squire is she's kind of like a tank that wants to be a white mage.
Yeah.
We'll see if she gets magic charges to be determined. And then we got a Marauder, who's basically another melee that doesn't quite have the hit point accuracy as a hunter. So we'll see how this goes. This is going to be some interesting stuff here. I love Shenanigan's party. I'm not surprised. The black belt triple black mage it's spicy.
Oh yeah. I think what we've learned on these seeds is even if it looks familiar, don't assume. It's going to be different somehow. Just don't assume.
Yeah, it's funny because like we did a practice, my team, either last week or earlier this week, where we got a thief and we're like, all right, sweet, we like thieves. The thief was not a thief.
No. We were talking in our chat, and I think it was just don't assume this, don't assume this, don't assume TLDR, don't assume.
Yeah. Whatever you know, forget what you learned. Hey, there we go, and we're off. Okay, that's some decent black magic there. Lit 3 is a fine sweeper. Bane is an okay as well.
I'll take both of those.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, we start with a full inventory.
Yes, we do. And when the hint givers are on, I think that said the cube is for sale. I want to say that said Provoca. Oh, they have an Aegis shield to start too. Interesting.
And a Brack helmet.
Yeah.
And a Lit 2 gauntlet.
Yeah, Wear Sword +6 in there, Longsword +4. There's some good stuff for the melees. The question is, can they equip them or not? Which it looks like some of them can. Okay.
Yeah, because we also have all of that randomized, so some of them can carry, like, you can do the saber, but you can't do the falchion, and you can't hold the long sword, but you can hold the short sword. It's awesome. It's crazy. Yep.
Oh, hi, Not Young Me. You're getting a shout out from comms. We want you to stick around. Good evening, how are you? Goatspire are flying here. A minute with the king and the princess. Ship and TNT. That's fine.
Went straight on into Garland there. Didn't see any boxes open, but with this black belt, makes sense.
Yeah, I don't think we'll see Chanigan and Goats open much more than, say, a dozen boxes, if that. Looks like there was a Lit 2 bonk somewhere, probably in Temple of Fiends. I see that's on Life Reboot side. I don't think they started with that.
They started with one.
Okay, so we got a Brack helmet and a Lit 2 bonk. That's pretty.
Yes.
That's not half bad.
Yeah, having that just early game sweeper. I know we found Lit 3, but just that infinite one. It's nice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Especially for these black belt parties, give them something to do for a bit.
Mm-hmm. Okay, gets ourselves a crown from Bicky the Pirate. That's a nice turn in. I like seeing stuff early that we can do. Cube is cheap. We like that. Getting like, the crown, the herb, stuff that you can do early. I find that I tend to see like the bottle or the slab quite often, which are fine. Yeah. They'll give you that boost for key items and XP, but you can't do anything with it just yet.
Well, you're holding on to it, and then if you pop the bottle or you translate the slab, you forget about it later. It's like, it's not my inventory anymore.
Yes, yes, yes.
Well, if you missed it, over on the right side here, we did find a Fire Shield +2 in the bottom left of Temple of Fiends. So be
Okay.
nice for those melees.
Yeah, and the Paladin, if that Squire that Life Reboot took, if he doesn't replace it, we'll be able to equip that as well. They're quite a good tank melee, these Paladins. I really wish they had the white magic charges that they're supposed to get. But it is what it is, you know. We're all doing the same thing here. This Transmog is really cool. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. It's got a couple kinks here and there, and a couple tweaks need to be made. But as overall, it really just injects some newness into this game, which is always random to begin with. So it's a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, it makes a nice little change for the things that we're used to seeing. You can't always assume the Black Belt's going to carry you, or I'll just take a fighter and have all the HP in the world.
Okay, Brack and Cake there, level 3 black or level 4 black. I didn't see level 3, but shout out to Sony Wrath and Socket here doing the track. And Sony, we had Ice 3, Lock, Lit 2, and Fast. Okay, Fast is good. And I missed Black Magic level 2. Fire 3, Ice 2. Okay, we're kind of set for the elemental sweepers here. Lit 3, Ice 2, Fire 3, Ice 3, all in the first 3 levels. Then we got Brack and Cake. Like, we're covered here as far as elementals go. These Black Mages will be doing just fine.
Find out where a temper is or get that saber bonk, and yeah, we're set.
Yep. Speaking of saber bonk, to your point, there are a couple incentivized pieces of gear that we will be coming across should we decide to do all the turn-ins. One of them is the saber bonk. Saber bonk, great item. Cast saber on the party member that's wielding it, which is basically like a stack and a half of temper, so to speak. We also got a ruse stick out there, quite a nice piece of utility gear, and the incentive Mazmoon, which is always very nice to find.
Means you know you're going to find someone that melee can swing if you didn't take a black belt.
Kind the old king here giving us the rod, which is our key to finishing Earth Cave. That's nice. I tend to see the rod early in these flags as well. I feel like this is pretty par for the course so far. Chanigan doing our dive into Marsh Cave, while everybody else is just kind of doing the same thing here. No divergence just yet, but that's pretty, common, I would say, in the first, say, 10 to 15 minutes of any seed.
I'd like to see a Ruby maybe come out of here so we can just take care of that Melmon continent altogether.
Yeah.
We'll see. Silvers +2 looks like over in Elfland. That's not a bad... Or that's Provoca.
Okay. It's the worst shop to find them in, but you know what? We like them nonetheless.
It's not a bad armor gear, though.
No, I'd take that to the end game. It's definitely a bit of a bummer that it rolled, you want to air quote, expensive. You can see them as cheap as 1,000 gold, but 3,000 is still moderately priced. It's pretty good. Question from Herbie B in chat. Are there recruits? Technically, not really. But there are tavern mode here if you wish to replace somebody. So, I mean, I guess that would kind of make him a recruit. Yeah, I suppose it is.
Yeah, you can override them.
Yeah. When I think recruit, I think replacing nuns, which is not a flag that we have here. You can replace any party member.
Well, we ended up pulling the bottle out of Marsh here, so hold on to that for a bit.
Yeah, what I tell you, there's that useless piece of item that will give you the XP boost, but not going to help you out very much right now. Slab from the TNT turn in, so there's two pieces of airship locked stuff that we can't do.
And both of them the possibility to lose and forget about.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't think give our runners will.
Yeah, we got some really quality people out here. Chanigan, part of my team, one of the better runners in the community. He's modest, but he's fast. Life Reboot, one of our devs, very solid. Goats Pirates, sneaky good. Reckless Charlie's newer to the community, but has been putting on quite a show and doing quite well in the races that I've seen them go. And they're picking up on things pretty well. I think they come from the FF4 randomizer community. So picking up the original OG FFR right here.
Well, and jumping into League with all of our weird flags here, you gotta be good to just jump in here and grab some of these things.
Yeah, the Fall League is where we really like to show off some of the really technically not played flags that we have available to us in our randomizer. That's why you're seeing some crazy things with the classes. We do some weird stuff last week with some things we had going on. Like Fall League is a lot of fun. It's a team setting, 4 members to a team. You run some crazy flags. You see what happens over 4 weeks. Spellcrafter, thank you, Sonya. That's right, Spellcrafter. And I think we had one where armor or gear was the only thing that casted weapons. You couldn't buy magic. The magic shops had no doors. It's kind of funny.
That was fun to see. You couldn't even go in them.
Nope, no. I guess that's better than having a door there and the guy telling you to get out. Ooh, something undead here has like sleep or something stupid, which I hate undead packs. I don't know about you. I feel like they always have the chance to have some kind of garbage, especially because they can come into, packs of 3 to 4 different enemies. It just feels terrible.
Yeah, well, they come in so many packs and they're all over the place.
Yeah,
they're in marsh, they're in earth, they're in ice cave. You're gonna find them again later into more veins. Like, yeah.
Ooh, zombies had lit 3. Herbie B said in chat. That is spooky. It's fine because we won't have to really deal with that later on. But in the early game, it can make things like Earth Cave and even Ice Cave to a degree a little bit of cumbersome treks. We'll see how that works out.
Here we got Shannigan heading over to the Circle of Sages. See what Oxyale.
Okay.
You spoony bard.
All right, let's see. What else can we do here? I mean, I think the play here is we go to... Oh, Life Reed would see something. He wants to pick it up. What was that? What you dropping? Yeah, he's getting rid of some gear. There was something in that box he wanted. I saw a plus on it.
Those are golds +1 in Elfland.
Okay. That's a much more convenient place for gear, is the Elfland shop.
It didn't look too bad for in-game. I didn't see the exact price, but I did see a 1 at the beginning. So I'm going to guess 13,000, 14,000.
Ah, that's not bad at all. I think they're, 25,000 or 50,000 in the vanilla game? Something much more expensive. Shannigan here doing the play over to Bahamut's Horde. They have all of the treasure chests in the Cardia Isles are going to be lined up behind our Dragon King. And one of them, the center box behind Bahamut proper, is a key item, which I'm thinking right here has got to either be Canoe or something leading to Canoe, because we're rapidly running out of stuff to do. But let's find like the floater and make things interesting.
So here's the question with the never assume stuff. He's got a black belt. Do you promote? What is our MDef like with this weird black belt?
I'm not sure, and I think he gave us the answer by just walking out, grabbing the incentive item, and just walking out, not even checking any of the other boxes. Just fantastic Shannigan here. I love it.
One track mind there.
Yep. Getting that ruby that you called out earlier.
Hey. Time to go grab it. Maybe go to an Earth Cave. Not sure how our levels look right now. Maybe a little tight.
Oh. Goat's Pirate, how could you? He killed the Hooray Dwarf.
No! Spare! Please.
Yes, very true, Classic Gamer. There's oh man, there's still like a puddle on the ground there too. I didn't know that stuck around. Oh man. That is something. Every time I see that, it just kind of makes me twitch a little bit. Ooh, Masa +3 in Titan's Tunnel. That's really good.
It was Masa? Okay, I didn't see it.
Yeah, Sonny, our tracker, writing in chat what we got there. That's nice. All right, so that gets our black belt online, even without the need to punch early on. So that's pretty good.
Gets a black belt online, and then one of those black mages can swing it later, because why not? Get a little bit of chip damage in.
No gear really there to speak of in the Melman shop. Really, pro rings are kind of the only thing we'd really like to see somewhere, because we have the silvers in Provoca. You spotted the golds there in Elfland. Pro rings would be nice. Ooh, okay. There might be a reason to promote if we really want
Yep.
to. Temper is promotion lock slot 3 level 5 magic, the vanilla warp slot.
But do we know that there's a saber gauntlet somewhere? So we just kind of ignore it for now, see how the seed shakes out.
Yeah, I don't think Shanigan's going to go back to promote even to grab that. But that would have been a reason for these black belt parties to promote for those black mages, if they so chose.
So here's something we haven't talked about yet, but on the left side, we have Shanigan with 3 black mages and Goats with 2. What's your thoughts?
I think that Goats is doing a very aggressive play here. It's a party that can absolutely work. The scaling is not too terrible here. Long Temple of Fiends, the black belt can make that a 10-minute trek into 6 minutes. So I love that. The fact he's not going to have either runner here is going to have any access to life spells or any kind of like evasion magic could be a little dicey, but putting all the faith in the black belt, I think that we'll see them most likely have little to no resistance going through Temple of Fiends. I like the 3-man party with the 2 mages compared to the 3 mages Chanigan has. But I mean, if you want to talk about it, it's really basically the same thing.
So we have the Hall of Dragons, apparently.
Okay.
That's a single blue dragon or a double zombie dragon.
2 zombie dragons are pretty good, but these look like they rolled. They rolled pretty high. Yeah. Didn't see if they hit very hard or anything. The party survived around there.
Looks like we're going to take at least a couple of them.
Yeah, might as well burn all your fire 3 charges. Yeah, 294. So somewhere between 300 and 450. That's not ideal. It'll work.
I didn't see what that blue dragon had, if it was worth it or not.
Just keeping an eye on Life Reboot here, grabbing all the boxes that Chanigan left behind. Nothing really too great there. A gold bracelet, a pro cape, maybe one more piece of gear that was pretty decent, but nothing that really stood out as like, oh, we missed this, we feel bad.
Yeah, the opal helmet, nice to get a little bit of resistance there, but meh.
Yeah. Chanigan, level 15 across the board here. I think he's just going to post up here and just run through all these charges and then just take this up. He's just going to do his grind now. I like it.
So what do you think we're looking for? A certain level? I know we're getting more hit percent. We're going to wait for that 5th hit, that 6th hit, or?
We're with that Masa. We'll probably remove that around like level 18 or so. Level 18, I think we'll have 6 hits on this black belt, which will make it do about the same damage, I think.
Charlie and Mighty Boot basically together over here.
Yep, holding hands. Goat's Pirate doing a little bit of a Crescent Lake grind here. Maybe grabbing some money for something.
Yeah.
Could be doing levels too.
Didn't see anything in the shop, but honestly was watching Chanigan and the others. I didn't really check.
Yeah. Might be some magic he wants to grab. What's there? Stun, slow 2, stop, zap.
I think maybe just saw the peds and like, I'll take them while they're here.
Yeah, I mean, we do call them EXPs for a reason. They're pretty decent experience early game. He'll probably gain a level and a half from this 4-pack right here.
With a black belt, you usually want the dedicated grind, but take some while you're walking. Why not?
Yeah. Levels don't come cheap. Get them where you can.
Hey, got a slab translated up in Life Reboots.
Ooh. Did I just see glare on these zombie dragons, or was my brain playing tricks and that was just gaze?
You saw something. I don't know what it was. I was looking the other side.
Okay. Sony said we did see glare. Oh, that's a big punch on the black belt by the blue dragon. Oh boy, turn order.
Ooh. Oh.
Oh. Okay. That's not the worst thing ever because we do have save on game over.
Yeah. The flag that we
Uh,
all forget about.
yes. So Chanigan does hold on to those levels, which feels really good. So now he can make his way through Earth Cave here, kill himself a lich, try to kill these black mages on the way down, and then finish off when he's done. This actually works out okay, I think.
So I know I tested it a few weeks ago, but save on game over. Do you get your spell charges back too?
Yes, you do.
So yeah, in that case, die. Now you're ready
Yeah.
to go.
Yeah. It's essentially a full heal, is what it
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
So we'll say Galaxy play there and call it good.
Oh yeah, Giga Brain. That's why he probably wasn't panicked about losing. Oh, classic gamer. Yeah, that's a good point. Wiping in Siege Shrine and ending up back at the airship over there by the river system, having to walk back to Onrak definitely
Yeah.
feels a little awkward.
So Sarda with the canoe. I missed that earlier.
Yep, so did I. Chanigan obviously grabbed it, looking at our trackers, keeping up with everything. So sorry, guys. We're just enjoying the race here.
We were there, just maybe not mentally.
Right. That's good. That opens up ordeals, which is where I'm pretty sure our floater is at this point, which does not surprise me. It could still possibly be an ice cave, which would be just really tragic, but we'll
Let's call for
see.
vanilla.
Oh,
Let's
man.
do it.
Without warp, well, I mean, we can grab warp now. We'll have
I'll say warp
charges
was
on
in
these
5,
black
wasn't it?
mages.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah, it was slot 2, so we'll have charges of that as well on these black mages by now. So that's fine. Both ordeals and ice cave are much more friendly places to go if you have warp.
Time to see if Charlie or something figures out this extra grind here. Doesn't look like Life Reboot did.
Some really sharp looking sprites there. That Marauder into a Viking, I think it promotes into, looks very cool. And the Paladin, again, she's just very beastly looking. I like it.
Yes. I think it was the Sage that got me the most. It's just like hair everywhere, especially when they die. Just this pile of hair on the ground.
Yeah, I got the Sage, and I usually name, it looked like a white mage, so I usually name my white mages girl names, and
Yep.
Becca had a beard when she promoted, and I was very confused. All right, Chanigan not going back in for these zombie dragons. That's fine. He knows they're there. We still have some items to get. We have things we can do now. We're going to grab ourselves warp. Yes, we are. Good job.
And there's better tiles out there. We might find an eye. We might find something else. Or if all else fails, we'll come back here later.
Yep. And to your point, with Ice Cave, 6 trap tiles if we really want to check them all. 2, 3 separate trap tiles actually in ordeals. Should we decide that that's the route to go. Goat's Pirate. I think I saw Sawney Wrath in chat pointing out that seems to have forgotten about an incentive location. Cardia incentivized. That's a tricky one. You definitely can forget about that one sometimes, especially with the Bahamut dock and not knowing you can get to it right away.
Yeah, well, and especially having the tail this early, you don't grab it, so you don't think about like, oh yeah, I got the tail, I need to go there. It's just in your inventory.
Good job, Chanigan. Making the play to ordeals. That is, in my opinion, always been on ordeals the correct play.
Oh, Sonny saying we don't need to promote for temper?
Really?
I wonder if that's part of just the can learn all black.
Could be.
If they get rid of the thing. Yeah.
Ah, classic gamer saying they're not vanilla mages, so permissions are going to be different. Fair enough point. Yep, that makes a lot of sense. And
What was like the second thing we said? Don't assume.
yeah, and here we are assuming that they can't learn slot 3 level 5. It's fine.
Because when it says all black, it means all black magic.
Yep, this is true.
Assume fourth pillar. Always fourth pillar.
Yep.
And tell us the first pillar just to throw you off.
These mummies hit pretty hard too, taking out 2 of the black mages, which is useful for Chanigan. I think he's trying to make sure he gets that done. We only need 1 mage to use warp to get through here.
Or none if you're me and forget about warp.
Life reboot also lighting that up.
Remembering Bahamut, so we've got progression here.
Yep. There it is. Chanigan even blowing past all of the boxes that are free in ordeals. He's just, I think we'll see him open 6 boxes by the time this is over. I feel like that's the bare minimum you'll open is 6.
Do we have some sort of like over-under poll going on? What's the amount of boxes we're going to open here?
We should. I'll give Chad an easy one here. Over under 10 boxes for Chanigan. I'll still take the under.
11 is the minimum.
Really? All right, 11 and a half boxes. What do you guys think?
What do? Open a box and realize that we don't want it, so you reset out, kind of as a half?
Exactly. Yeah, shoot, Bobby. I was going to throw the half in there. I was just debating on where to start it. 21 and a half? Really? I feel like that's too many. Seeing him blow past all these free boxes, I feel like it's going to be less than 15 for sure.
Yeah. So I might go up to 13, but ugh.
Ah, fair enough. Just joined. Yep. Goat's having to go back in for that ruby. I think they reset out or something.
Maybe forget that they wanted to grab gear? Wiped, but it's game over. I wonder if they forgot saving game over.
Yeah, these flags can be tricky. They can very much be tricky.
Well, the fact that we change them from week to week, you don't get in a groove where you learn one of them forever, you know?
House is a little pricey in the sea. 2,200, almost 2,300. I've seen them as cheap as like 500. That feels expensive.
But then again, we have heals for single digit.
Right. Which always feels pretty good. You know, dropping 300 gold and filling up your inventory with heal pots feels nice.
Oh, yeah. The herb out of adamant.
Okay. That is another turn in.
If we can get underneath the bridge, we can get there. Sometimes speedboat gets you.
It does. Like, I can't tell you how many times I bonk into the land trying to park at the dock, either by the dwarf cave or especially at Melmond. I always just kind of overshoot that.
Oh, mine is the river to Ice Cave. When you go in that top area, I just can't
the
make
little,
it to yeah,
the little one tile. Yeah, all the time, man. That's a bonk.
We need to get the link to the past. How many bonks you did? You know.
Right. Concussions that you would get when playing Time Spinner, like fun stuff.
Lock 2 axe and armory.
Okay.
Ooh. I missed what the other one was. Ribbon.
Ribbon's good. Oh, cremate images over there.
That was an Excal +6.
Oh, well, that is super useful. Slap that on the paladin. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
She's going to be doing some serious damage now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
3 hits,
yeah.
833.
Oh, boy. That's strong.
Alright, so we got a volcano versus a sea shrine.
Yep. Shanigan giving us our first look at carbonating bubbles here. We have the bonus point available to our runners tonight should they choose to do it. They have the ability to do one of certain tasks, kind of based off of some of our bingo squares, some of the more niche kind of fun things, maybe a meme in the community, if you will, that we do tonight. We have to go over to the mermaid side and what we affectionately call carbonate bubbles. A lot of us have a soft spot for the Hooray Dwarf and feel bad when we see him destroyed, but all of us hate bubbles.
Just in the way. Every single time.
Yeah.
Like she
Bubbles
sees
are
you coming in.
Our friendly mermaid here that lives in the top center room. And bye.
And reset out.
I love that. Like, I mean, we have warp, so just as fast to do warp and come back, but it is definitely faster to just reset out and walk back in than it is to walk out of that floor. So I like it.
Well, like pure steps, it might be faster to warp out, but if you get an encounter, it's so much faster to reset.
Mm-hmm.
And blink and you miss it. We had a carry there and gone on life reboot.
Oh yeah, that X-Cal is going to be putting in some serious work for that paladin. Reckless Charlie, also our first runner in the air here. Quite nice.
Wired loot.
We're going to need that.
Speaking of one tiles you can't hit.
Mm-hmm. That's another one. So Matoya had our floater and the crystal. Where did we get the crystal? The herb. So the adamant to the herb to the crystal to the to the floater. All right. So it's a fetch chain.
Ordeals into it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Key as well from the Lifinish down here at Lefane. So they're probably always going to be required, but floater required for key and loot, which is convenient that it's your one-stop, Gaia continent's final endgame shopping spree, I suppose.
Oh yeah. Well, and the fact that we've got promotion early, you get here, you just buy all your spells, call it good.
Yeah. Yep. Oh my. Kraken took a swing at that black belt.
Well, I got confused. There's no life caster. So,
yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
The white mage is always in slot 4. That's where you hit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but she had no HP. She's down. Maybe, I don't know, 600 right there. That was nothing.
Notable, did we see Shanigan go into Waterfall?
He did. That's where he got the Saber Bonk.
I knew that's where Saber was. I just didn't realize if Shanigan did it or not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think he was the only runner so far to go into Waterfall.
Probably.
I think.
I'm like, do we just realize that we already have most of the stuff we need and just go? But we don't have floater yet, so.
He does not. Reckless Charlie is in a pretty good spot here. They need their cube and their chime, but they got most of the other things done, and they have access to be able to fly.
Yeah. It'll take care of a lot of this overworld movement a lot quicker.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like we are going to go to ice, though, before we head down to our deals.
Interesting. Okay. And then him threading that needle there that you and I were complaining about.
What makes him so much better than me?
For sure.
So you think we're going to check many of these trap tiles, or maybe just the one in front of the incentive chest?
I mean, with warp, it's not too hard to check, you know, the three kind of inconveniently placed ones here if you want to check all three of them. But I don't see Chanigan diving much deeper unless he really wants to. Those zombie dragons with glare might have scared him a little bit, though. So maybe he is going to look for something else. I guess to answer your question, I'm not sure.
Or do we just say, we have the Mazda, it's putting in the work?
Yeah, I mean, you can also very easily say that Masa plus 3 is certainly an endgame solution.
Unfortunately, we talk about it, and Life Reboot is already here, and I did not see what the trap tile was.
Mm. We got the ruse stick out of Ice Cave here. So again, fine, we like that, but we don't need that.
So we are checking the tiles here for Shannigan.
Oh, okay.
And we fell down on that right side, so we can come straight back up and check the incentive one.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. What do we have here? Giants. Not worth.
Nope. They don't warp that floor. I know you have black mages, but don't warp that floor.
Alright, blink and you miss it. Reckless Charlie. I just noticed I was in go mode. I've finished getting their chime, have gotten their cube. Going to go carbonate bubbles and start doing dungeons. So Chanigan Life Reboot, 2 orbs apiece. Reckless Charlie in the air and about to start lighting orbs. So we will see. Advantage whom?
Yeah, this is interesting, because Shanigan's probably gonna have a third orb lit by the time Reckless Charlie gets there first. Like you said, not in the air and doesn't have go mode yet.
Yeah, Chanigan still needs to do the bottle turn in, the slab turn in, and wherever we got that chime from, Canaria locked. So we're gonna need that key to get that chime.
And all those are somewhat fast checks, but they just they take time. You just
They
gotta
do, yeah. Okay, red dragon there on the free trap tile on the armory floor.
Ooh, I might come to that one over those zombies.
Yeah, I think so too. Especially with you'll be able to walk the party down here, kill them out.
The free tile there, yeah.
Okay, so we found where Chanigan's going to post up for the next, say, 8 minutes or so after they finish this. Katana plus 3 for Life Reboot that nobody can use. Or
I would say we're not going to remove the
Mm-hmm.
Masa for the
Mm-hmm.
katana.
Mm-hmm.
I love my katanas, but no. No, no, no. And here we got goats going right into C also. Well,
Yep.
maybe. Yes, no, yes. Do I
Almost
heal? Do I
saving at
not?
the end
Do I
of
heal?
shame. The end of shame. I think the only time I ever use that in is when we have no saving on the overworld, and I still hate it.
I use it more often than I should, I know, but... Alright, fasted black belt, what do you do? 10 for 855.
Pretty good.
So that is 3 of the 4 orbs for Shanigan. But
Mhm.
again, like we said, we don't have loot, we don't have key, we don't have airship yet.
Yep, and don't have chime.
Which we know is required behind that key.
Mm-hmm.
So...
I feel like Shanigan's gonna be a little annoyed here, turning in this adamant and being like, "Oh, okay, fine."
Oh, okay. I thought Goats was about to leave that room without carbonating.
Oh, that was cool.
Okay, how do we do
Oh,
that? That's got to be required.
I need that. Panzer Dragoon. Yes, that red dragon was trying to mop up for Kelly there and got lucky. That was awesome. I got to get that animation. That one I
Yes.
love.
So many birds on Life Reboot.
Yeah, all the burbs.
Alright, Shanigan on this long fetch quest to find the herb.
Mm-hmm. We get our crystal here, and then have to go to Matoya. You know, at least Shanigan went and did it the inner dock there. Like,
Oh yeah,
I would have gone to the outer dock and then felt horrible about it.
me too. I've done that so many times.
Yeah, I'm trying to save some time, but Giga Brain Shanigan remembering that this has to turn into either A, the floater, or B, something to turn in.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the right play. Correct.
Like it's either gonna be that, like you said here, the crystal, or it could have been locked. But oh,
Yeah. There it is. Okay. We had a Brack by Reckless Charlie on Kraken too. Wonderful. Magnificent.
So now we're in a race for Shanigan to mop up things and Charlie to just go through these dungeons.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Shanigan again still has not taken that static round into black belt. I don't know if they're going to now. I think they might just kind of rely on this Masa and this swing.
Yeah.
That works.
Well, and we know we still have Sky to go. So do we take a few like eyes and stuff in Sky, see where we're at?
Yeah, I think we take levels as we go up. I was making sure to get my levels in these flags as I went through Sky and Sea. Like I tried to do my best right there to do that.
I'm trying to see what level Shanigan's at, but I don't see it.
I think he's the high 19 to 21, somewhere in there.
Was that a 25?
If it's 25, then he's got to feel pretty comfortable, yeah. 25 on the black belt? All right, yeah, we're in good shape.
Yeah. Then yeah, I don't think you're going to grind anywhere unless it's just... Unless Topher's rough.
Yeah. Oh, the reset, though.
Shannigan! No!
Shannigan. We've all done it.
Oh, yeah. At least it was only one turn in.
Yeah, it's okay. He had no warps and was like slam reset and then was like, grr.
I just hate it after you've like done this, you've done Lethane, you're all the way back over, you're getting ready to go into like Earth or something. Like, oh gosh.
Yeah. Oh man, I've done that before. Like slamming an encounter in Earth and like resetting and ending up back at like Sky. Yeah. Like, oh no, oh no.
And Sonny telling us here, Goat's taking a wipe to Kraken, so we're
Ooh.
back down for match 2.
Yep.
As we're about to get our 4th bubbles. That's 4 carbonations.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Chanigan getting their key, and then gonna get their chime, and then climb through Sky. I think Chanigan still has a pretty decent lead here, with Reckless Charlie having to do Earth Cave and Volcano. It's actually kind of tight, but if Charlie keeps opening boxes, that's giving Chanigan a chance to kind of pull away here.
Charlie needs to stop opening boxes, except for Armory. Grab that Excal +6.
Yeah. Only things on the way here.
I know this 6-pack over here is really, or this 8-pack is really tempting, but it's too far.
And Sawney Wrath and Chad, Topher's gonna Topher. Yeah, Temple of Fiends, we call it the Great Equalizer for a reason.
There goes a Black Mage for Goat's Pirate.
Yep. I like the colors on the Kraken right there. The color palette swap's pretty neat.
Ooh, no.
Oh boy.
We need that Roo Stick, or we need something.
Yeah, so Kraken came to play today. Alright, Chanigan looking here. Okay, Chanigan looking for the eye again still. Okay.
I wonder if Goats has any armor on that black belt, or is trying to think, hey, it should be a normal black belt. Flanagan did pick up Chime.
Hey, 45-minute bridge boss.
Well, Goat's just won in our hearts. We're done. See you guys. I'm done.
Yep, I'm good. Alright, Chanigan going back to those zombie dragons? Yeah, he is. Okay. Blue Dragon's also here. Oh, the second
No.
Hooray Dwarf. I mean, it was just as terrible the second time around. It was still pretty funny.
So if we don't feel 25 is comfortable enough, what are we going up to? Normal 30? 32?
I'm not sure. I mean, considering that he's still swinging them, I want to see this black belt punch and see what they can do. Alright, so 3,500 from a single blue dragon is spread across 3 party members. That'll give us 1,100 or so. 10,500 to 1,100 for a single party member. That'll get a lot of levels on the black belt very fast.
Oh, yeah.
If the blue dragon will stop punching it.
I would say just start punching the mages, please.
Yeah, please.
But all this is giving Charlie a little bit of time to work around here. And don't discount Life Reboot up here. We're on our 3rd Fiend. But, Kraken.
Yeah, Kraken is... Oh, boy. Brack gonna hit.
Cheeky Brack.
Come on, get there. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. This Kraken. Kraken 1 masquerading as Kraken 2.
I think it was that blue dragon masquerading because always sitting that 4th row black belt.
Yeah. Did he take a wipe because the 4th mage is back up now?
I would imagine so.
Yeah. No reason for that mage to even be alive, or honestly, there's no way to resurrect it.
Yeah.
So,
Barely here in Ice Cave. We know it's nothing, so must be trying to grab the gear. It's gonna be a roost stick, so like, sure.
It's a really good item to have, and we've seen Temple of Fiends do some really terrible things, not just across this week, but across this tournament. It's done some really, really rough stuff to our runners, so there is no harm in trying to grab that, really quality piece of gear that can really help you in the end game.
Is going vanilla route. Wonder if... Okay, checking more boxes or something.
Oh, their black mage is dead.
Yep.
Okay. All right, Goat's Pirate in the air, going to start doing their turn-ins. We'll hit their go mode, and then just start going at it again. Attack this seed and go fast.
That black belt with the Masa is not taking out a blue dragon in one hit yet, so...
Yeah. Channing, unequip that Masa. I want to see what you punch.
Yeah, we're only 3 hits right now.
Yeah. Well. Okay, so party's dead. Were we not punching because we were afraid we would kill too fast?
Nope.
No, we're... Okay.
We're at 4 hits for 600? Come on.
Yeah.
31.
Punching gonna do better, though. Come on, right?
I wonder what the hit percent or anything is for this black belt. Like, why aren't we?
I don't know. Let me see if I can pull up the seed again super quick and take a look at what the hit percent was.
Meanwhile, we got a Lefane turn in. We're working our way through Ice Cave here. Black belt might have a lot of strength. I don't know.
So the strength of the black belt's 34. Their hit percent is 198, so it's north of vanilla. So we're definitely gonna get hits faster.
Yeah, what? Take that Maza off. Oh,
there we go. Now we're punching. All right. 6 hits at 35. So we got 8 hits now on that black belt because these dragons tend to be slightly evasive. Maybe. Perhaps we're down to 5 hits.
Steak and wings for goat.
I'm always use the steak sprite as my fun percent flag, so whenever I see actual Tyro, I gotta take a minute, like, what enemy is that again?
Is that the hard reset? Oh, T-Rex.
Okay. That's a nice find. That'll really help goats get some levels real fast. Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, that's...
Let's see. Was that the hard reset? Doesn't look like it. Steak and wings. So that's probably the second encounter. Yeah. So second encounter is steak and wings. Maybe it's the third encounter, depending on if we hard reset for those Ankylos. Shanigan 43. Just gonna take this blue dragon until it kills him. There we go. All right, we're out of here.
Goat Pirate taking the Ankleo. Interesting.
Yeah. They actually give fairly decent XP. They're not terrible. They're not ideal because they have a lot of armor and they can hit very hard. But they're not like, they're not a terrible experience by any means.
I think we've all taken worse grinds.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Don't look at my week 1 Sphinxes.
Yes, Rojo. The punch does not take into consideration the strength stats. So strength stat is only for swinging weapons. Punch has to do with hit percent, and the black belt has lots of punches for lots of crits.
Alright, life reboot at the end of this chain. You'd be very happy to grab the floater.
Oh, yeah.
And probably pretty worried. We're at 52 minutes in the seed right now, and some of these have been going by really fast.
Yeah, yeah. This is you did not roll the kindest of seeds for our runners here tonight. That's for sure. It's
Hey.
not terrible, but it's a puzzle here they've had to dissect.
I would blame Danny, but come on.
We can't always blame Danny, even though we always blame Danny. Shout out to Danny, one of our good friends, who has been historically rolled some really terrible, terrible seeds for the community in some races that are legendary.
And we love it.
We do, and some of us have learned how to do things from her. So
Blame Danny for not rolling the seed. Okay,
that's fair,
I'm okay with
I
that.
guess. Yeah.
Hey, I will take a puzzle seed any day.
Yeah. Puzzling good. All right, Goat's finding some sandwiches here that are spoiled and gray.
And Shanigan all the way up to Tia, so...
Yep, that was fast.
Life reboot going ahead, grabbing the loot, and probably key here in a second.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is going to come spiraling to an end pretty quickly.
We'll see. Temple of Fiend's going to do its thing, but that's
yeah.
a very powerful black belt. Alright, here we go. Gonna top off on some heal pots, maybe grab a house or two. All right.
Let's see what's... Yeah.
54, 40. Shanigan and Temple of Fiends.
what time was that?
54, 40 minutes of it.
But meanwhile, we have Goats getting ready to take on a carry up here, so...
Mm-hmm. Life Reboot getting their key. Shanigan running to some bad men that are spanking his mages.
Ooh.
This might be... No, we're just
say,
going to keep going.
At this point, you go ahead and reset since you're on the first floor. Or...
I don't know. I mean, we're not going to, but
yeah.
I don't know. Now we are.
Last Black Mage got hit. You're out.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
And Harry 1 is down for Goats Pirate.
Okay. First orb lit for Goats, pretty good. Feeling probably, pretty good now to be in the air and be able to do things. This early game was not kind to Goats.
Well, and was on Kraken there 2 or 3 times. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kudos for not giving up, though. Just keep pushing.
Oh, yeah. Remembering their cube. Very nice.
Especially Provoca. That was so
Yeah.
early, and it's all the way back there.
Yeah. Well remembered, for sure.
Got a Tia 1 for Reckless Charlie.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to get in some Bane strats here? Okay.
Why not? Tia did not like that.
Because Tia says no, that's why not.
Yeah.
Like, that tickled. Leave me alone.
Yeah. Goat's gonna give us the Temple of Fiends spike tile check. The Frostwall was only okay. I was waiting for that to be the eye tile. Shanigan losing another mage here on the way down. I'm thinking that these Germaduces rolled a lot of hits again. I doubt these mages have much armor, if any.
Probably whatever we started with, so those coppers +3 or whatever.
Yeah, if we even took the time to equip them.
Yeah, no, we didn't open any boxes for anything.
Yep. I still feel like my first number of 6 was better than 11. We'll see if... Alright, we got a Kelly, we got fast and fast, double the fast, double your fun. Punch! 22 hits, 3,500 plus damage.
Ooh.
That is power.
Yeah. Looks like Goats is deciding on this desert grind.
Yeah, I mean, with
Hey,
steak here and T-Rexes, this is fine. Kraken deletes another black mage. 9 hits, 1,000 damage. Kraken still standing.
Not
19
long,
hits. 19 hits, 3,300 damage. This black belt is very powerful. Yeah, this black belt's got 12 hits now. That's 11 hits by this black belt. So maybe Channing was just memeing a bit here, taking this black belt to the moon.
Maybe. Like classic was saying, I think Carrie and Kraken just went to the moon.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's...
Tiamat has Bane, misses both party members. That's good. Ink comes out, does nothing. Another punch, 13 hits, 2,000 damage. This black belt is doing silly, silly black belt things.
Oh, numbers you love to see.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Is this gonna one-shot Chaos? This is my question here. We're gonna punch and we're going fast. Fast comes out. Is this gonna be a one-shot? Chaos says I have nuke. You better be careful. Yeah, 19 hits, 2,400 damage. Down goes Chaos.
One shot.
Get your GGs out in chat for Chanigan, finishing with an official race time, .gg time of 1 hour 24 seconds. Good enough for 4th place overall. And we are joined in the booth by Chanigan. GG's, buddy.
Hello.
I wanted to be the Fiend rocket launcher there.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so fun. I'm so happy I one-shot Chaos.
We were wondering.
I'm sad I didn't one-shot Kraken and Tia.
Yeah.
Almost.
The 3,400, punch to carry was quite tickling as well. I liked that.
Yeah.
All right, Luffy, we have a question to figure out first, though. We like 10 more seconds here.
Yeah, we had an over/under going for how many boxes. I said less than 6.
I forgot to check.
Oh, 6.5! Come on!
What are boxes?
Come on!
Oh my goodness!
Oh man, I've been playing with Chanigan for a couple years now. I think I know how many boxes. I love it.
88 power off. Yep.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Wow. So, what did you think about that early game there? The seed was kind of really twisting you guys in knots there a little bit.
Yeah, early game felt really good until floater, because of course.
Right.
But yeah, other than that, nothing really. Nothing really. That the seed was pretty straightforward. Sad I dive ice for basically nothing.
Yeah, the ruse stick is nice, but I mean, we didn't need ruse things where you were going.
Yeah.
We did have a question though. So with that Masa you were swinging there against the dragons, was there a reason you didn't take that off earlier? Because we were trying to see like how many hits your black belt had. What was your thoughts of keeping that on there a little longer than maybe normal?
Didn't feel like I wanted to grind right now.
Mm-hmm.
I really wanted floater,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, I'll just grab more items and come back. Grind will be faster anyway, and anyway, the first feeds are pretty easy, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, man, I'll just go through with that masa early and just come back.
Yeah, makes sense.
Were you looking for anything to stop that grind, or just like whatever felt good? That's when I was gonna stop.
Pretty much, yeah.
Mhm.
The eye would have been nice. I learned what it was, and I'm kicking myself a little bit.
Oh, where was
Uh,
it?
Oh,
Earth 4.
Earth 4. Who
Yep.
checks Earth 4 besides Caleb?
I
Come on.
almost because I had warp.
well, blink and you miss it, and you just saw a Goats Pirate take out a Wormec in one hit.
Oh, fantastic.
It's
I really wanted to
Kraken
find
is
a
not gonna
Warmech.
stand a chance this time.
Yeah.
I really wanted to go to 50.
You still had 12 hits though, so
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
but just for the memes, you know.
Ooh, Thunder Gurmaduses. That's what must have
Ooh,
wiped one of the mages that I saw.
yeah, I'm pretty happy. I fired 3 them.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. These Gurmaduses are not going to be fun. So real quick, also some quick housekeeping here. With Shanigan finishing first on stream, 4th overall, we had Kumo finishing first place overall today with a time of 55:18. And then we had Sir Link-A-Lot sneaking in there with a time of 56:06. I think just sneaking into bin 1 there by about 12 seconds, it looks like. So Kumo and Sir Link-A-Lot first and second. Phoenix 29 finishing in third place with a time of 59:14, opening bin 2, which you also slid into there, Chanigan.
Pretty happy.
Yeah, bin 2 is fine.
Alright, it looks like we got 2 more of our racers in Temple of Fiends here. We got
Mhm.
Charlie and Life Reboot going through it.
And then going through it also, looking at those Gurmaduses
Yeah.
for sure.
Well, Flanagan, anything notable that you saw in this thing that you want to talk about, or just fill it in and let the black belt do the work?
Yeah, never opened any boxes, so I saw nothing. One thing I misclicked once in Gaia and reset. I'm like, whoops, that's a 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
We
a 10
saw
seconds
that.
mistake.
We saw that. We laughed. We've all done it.
Yep.
But no, for real, that everything went smoothly.
Mhm.
Like other than the grind took way too much time.
Yeah, those zombie dragons like were fine, but they were kind of on the thick side, and I think they had glare, which was a little spooky.
Yeah.
And then
Didn't want to risk it.
yeah, the blue dragon was thick as well, but they typically are.
Yeah, it's really on the first try when the fourth slot was just cursed with the blue dragon. Black belt just getting punched turn after turn after turn.
What made your decision to go back to the blue instead of hitting the red dragons in Volcano? Because we know you saw those.
Yeah, I knew I could take the blue D. Just gotta not put the black belt in slot 4 when trying to get my black mages down.
Go figure.
Almost went to 2-man, black belt and black mage. But I'm like, nah, just in case nuke rolls level 1, I'll just grab 4.
Yeah, goats took the black belt two black mages, so they went 3-man party.
Mhm.
Back here at Kraken for some revenge, though.
Mm-hmm.
Kraken punched him down, what, twice?
Yeah, at least
Ooh.
twice. And heal 3 lobsters, just because why not?
Oh man, those lobster! I'm so happy. I only saw them once or twice.
All right, Kraken won very punchy to goats on his first time through here and second time. I think this black belt's going to do a lot of really dangerous things right now, though. Yeah, there we go.
It's funny that this week was Transmoog, and I just didn't use any of those classes.
Oof, Life Reboot kind of running into some trouble here with Kraken, and
Ooh.
Kraken says, turn around. Well
Life
remembered, though,
Reboot.
with the heal pots there.
What are their levels going in? Do we think that we're okay with that X-Cal and Maza? Or
We should be. I think they're running into some bad luck. Those Thunder Gurmadus is the first time down, took off a promising dive, and Kraken just did Kraken things that second time around.
goats? Did we? Okay, yeah, we did Earth. I was like, did we?
Oh, maybe not.
I trust our trackers. I know there's a lot to watch, but and good for them for remembering which orb is what. Like,
Yeah. Oh, Frost Dragons have Squint also. That's terrible.
Wow, all dragons were nasty.
Mm.
what the gas dragons have.
They punch. Well, with that, I need to go to bed because I need to be up at 5 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah, get some rest, buddy. GG's, well run,
Yep.
great race. Well, I think we're gonna be okay heading into the semis next week. But thank you
Yep.
for helping us get there. Appreciate it, man.
Yep. I guess let's do it.
Yeah, let's keep it going, man.
Hey.
Have a good evening.
All right.
Good night.
See you later, guys.
All right, Life Reboot heading back in. Reckless Charlie on the Kraken floor, and Goats Pirate about to go through the rod, 2 floors away from Lich.
Yeah, this Temple of Fiends is definitely showing why Topher can Topher.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like a level 30 paladin there, so we should be fine. Yes, I said the magic should word.
Yeah, air
We've been
quotes
assuming
should.
all match, now we should. Just,
Yes.
we're here.
Mm-hmm.
Split 2 down. Let's see what Kraken 2 has this time.
Mm-hmm.
And the cheesy Brack out. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Or not.
We were gonna try, but then Kraken said, no.
And there's
Kraken.
that Earth Orb for Goats Pirate. So,
Yeah,
okay, let's try this again.
God, even through 2 stacks of ruse, this Kraken is hitting very hard.
Finally missing. Is Kraken the gatekeeper this time?
I mean,
Always.
she usually is.
Always.
Okay, we're through. Goat's Pirate about to go through the loot plate, running into some mages real quick.
Yeah, that Kraken 2 fight on Reckless Charlie's screen was enough time for Life Reboot to get there and through it.
Mm-hmm.
So, caught back up a 4.5.
Yeah, even Tia's punching very hard.
Ooh.
That's bad luck right there. Bane.
Did Reckless Charlie find the ribbon, or was that?
I don't remember where we saw that.
I want to say it was in Volcano, but don't quote me.
Well, remember though, again, topping off on heal pots, very smart. I would have forgotten that twice already. All right, Life Reboot on the Chaos 4, about to pull the Ultimate Fiend. I think we have 2 party members up right here. We're swapping back to the Masa +3. We have 3 party members up. Okay. Nope, we have 2. This is fine. Oh, we had life. Oh, this is good. We're fine.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, we're good. And we got heal pots. This is good. I guess the Paladin had it? Or maybe the Paladin had charges this time around, I suppose. Neat.
Or did our fake red mage?
The Paladin had charges this time, according to Sonya Wrath, our tracker. Very okay.
Okay. Hey, see, we assumed it wouldn't.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So Fast comes out. Temper comes out. Chaos detonates the red mage that was standing there just to take a punch. We're going to double Fast again. More ruse. Okay. Test swing. 6 gets 62 from something. The moss is on that Paladin. And we're going to Fast the Black Mage too. Why not? Wear sword on the Viking. Gotcha.
Okay.
All right, that's fine. Not bad.
I mean, it's putting in decent damage.
Yeah, 8 hits, 200 damage.
Match the Masa there.
It did.
Ooh.
All right, there's that nuke. Big roll on the Black Mage that had almost 280 HP. That feels a little bad. But we got Saber. We're okay. The swing, 6 hits, 100. Down goes the Viking. Swing by that Masa. 6, 736. Okay, now we're doing some damage.
There we go.
8 hits, 937. Down goes Chaos. Get your GGs out in the chat for Life Reboot, finishing 2nd on stream and 8th place overall with a time of 1 hour, 15 minutes, 37 seconds. GGs. Let's see if we can grab Life Reboot here. And we are joined at the booth by 2nd place finisher on stream, Life Reboot. GG's.
Hey, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You know it's funny. As soon as the race began, my hiccups are gone.
We're also joined in the booth here by Shadow Mr. T, who was originally going to be on stream tonight, but had some stream issues.
I had stream issues at the beginning, and you want to know what it was? It was because my mother was using TV downstairs. As soon as she stopped it, it was fine.
Yeah, I've constantly had to ask my wife to stop using Wi-Fi when I'm streaming races too. It's
Yeah.
don't watch YouTube, don't stream. It's fine.
Yeah. Oh man.
GG's, man. Did you end up taking that party?
Just one marauder.
Oh,
Oh my.
So yeah, we saw Shadow, who I'm seeing just finish up on your stream. because I had that up on
Yeah. Second delay.
So tell us about your party selection and tell the crowd here what you thought of doing and what you did.
So since we were having this discussion all week in our group chat, the team, I'm like, all right, since we're guaranteed not making it, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna just joke around and just do one man. And I was really hoping we'd see Ronin, so I could have one samurai, but no, it couldn't give it to me because of course not. So like, all right, what's the next melee class that I was looking for? Like I had 3 in mind: Thief, Ronin, and Marauder. I saw Marauder. Like, all right, we're doing this.
Fantastic.
The pain of not being able to run.
Life Reboot, question for you. Party selection there. What did you what was your thoughts on the party select screen? You didn't take a black belt, a couple of our other runners did, but you did find that XCal +6, which had to be very juicy for that paladin.
Yeah, so initially I was thinking, you know what, I'm just gonna take black belt, black mage, and that'll be fine. But I felt like that's sort of against the spirit of what Transmogrifier is, so decided I would play with the different classes. And the only drawback of the party was there was absolutely no HP on the Black Mage, and just keeping him alive for those dives on Ice Cave early game was really tripping me up. But like you said, making the proximity play to do felt super good. Like I found the ribbon, found the XCal +6. I was like, perfect. I think I'm ahead. And then Kraken 1 and Kraken 2 is just like, you think you're ahead, do you?
Yeah, Kraken 2 was giving a few of our runners fits here, and GG's to Goats Pirate with the really, strikingly beautiful chaos sprite there with the palette swapping. 2 rounding chaos with a level 50 black belt that was doing massive damage. So get your GG's out in chat for Goats Pirate, finishing 9th overall, 3rd on stream, with a time of 1 hour, 19 minutes, 50 seconds. GG's Goats.
Also, why was there 3 vanilla classes?
I don't know. I mean, Jay decided to take some sympathy on you
we're
guys.
blaming Danny, right?
That's right. Yeah, Danny, rolling vicariously through Jay Scheidel tonight. Yes, because Transmogrifier, yes.
Yes, because Transmogrifier. I'm not gonna lie, I was half scared when I saw Kraken hit me for like 400 damage first turn, Kraken 2. I'm like, oh no.
What level did you finish at with that Marauder?
50. I hit I hit 50 after killing Tia 1.
Okay.
First turn Brack.
Gotcha. Oh, very nice. Yeah, Brack helmet coming in clutch there.
I'm not gonna lie, at the start I'm like, wait, B goes to see, alright, I can't buy any weapons. Okay. Goes to buy armor. Inventory full. Me proceeds to open inventory. What is all this garbage? Oh hey, there's a what was it, a wear sword +6 we started with, which I rocked until I found Maza.
Yeah, that wear sword was actually really good.
It was doing damage against chaos there at the end.
It's
damn internet though, I hate. Can't
as
wait.
As someone who has an internet that has been a meme in this community since I joined, that I finally, I think, fixed, I sympathize.
Yeah. Thankfully, I think in December it's gonna be fixed fully.
Looks like Goats Pirate is not going to join us for an interview. That's fine. GG's for running that out. Really showing off some really cool things with the different palette swaps, and also just decimating chaos with that level 50 black belt, soloing I think through Kraken, Tia, and chaos. That was pretty good.
I'm sorry, am I reading that correctly? Am I reading that Chang can only Open
Yes.
6 boxes.
Yes.
That we had an over/under going of 11 and a half. Because Shoon Bobby thought 11 would be the number, and I said it was going to be 6 boxes. So I win the cookie tonight.
I opened
Does that
away
mean
with
that-
42, which is an impressively low number for my standards. I'm not gonna lie, I was really hoping to find something better than a gold bracelet +1 for armor.
Does that mean that Chanigan took the party that I suggested and just did black belt, black mage? Or
Chanigan took black belt, triple black mage, actually.
fair enough.
Yep.
I think they were all naked at the end, so.
Yep.
I mean, some magic caster stuff would have been nice, considering could not run worth a dang.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, running away, and then all those lobsters in the sea shrine with the heal 3. Oh my goodness, that's so frustrating.
I think I only ran into them like twice.
Those heal 3 lobsters slowing everybody down tonight.
I was having difficulty with the encounter table, and I manipulated it in such a way that I think I got the maximum amount of encounters in C instead of the minimum. But for the second run through of C, I had the minimum in C. So I just ran right through, no issues.
Also, like a 7-pack of bad men made me have to like reset out Topher because I just could not run. They were hitting me for like 50 to 70 damage per. It's like, all right.
Something nasty on the earth floor got me.
Medusas.
Medusas had thunder, yeah.
I saw the thunder before the sleep touch. I'm like, oh no, it's not gonna be one of these seeds, is it?
Yeah, so Topher was kind of nasty.
Yeah, there were a couple things in Topher that were a little interesting.
First turn nuke chaos.
Yeah.
Please no. And it rolled like 370 on me. I'm like, why? Stop that. Stop that. Please punch me. And don't crit me.
Kraken 2 being really confused that where are my life casters? I'll just punch everything.
I mean, for me, he only had one target to punch.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm actually kind of impressed it only did 400 damage. Because I actually can't remember if I got one roost stack off before that hit came in or not.
All right, so this being week 4 here, and the tournament kind of wrapping up for a few teams and whatnot, I was curious what your guys' thoughts were on the tournament so far, how you guys liked it. Were there any weeks that stood out to you, and anything you guys want to share or kind of talk about here while we're waiting for Reckless Charlie to get his party ready to destroy Temple of Fiends on his next run through?
Sure, I'll start. I'm just glad to sort of be back in the game. Without getting too much into it, in real life has been a bit of a mess for me this year, and I wasn't sure if I was going to get to participate and what our team was going to do. I know that a lot of the devs have sort of taken a step back from development recently, just because real life is trumping everything, and that's great and that's fine. But I wasn't sure if it was going to happen. It feels good to just have a chip in the chair, so to speak, and no expectations to go the distance. But I've really been enjoying myself, just remembering that this community is here and we're here to have fun. It's been really super.
Yeah, for sure. We were talking about how Fall League is really kind of that avenue for some of the devs and some of the tournament committee members to really show off some really fun things this community can do with its flags. And Transmoog is certainly no exception to that. There's some really wild stuff out there, and we've had some really fun things to do here through Fall League. So really well said. I like that a lot.
Been fun to see all the various random things we come up with here.
Yeah.
I don't think
Shadow, while you're hanging with us, same question, buddy.
Oh, it's a blast because this is my first time doing Fall League. And of course, it just happens to be the time where my internet's being haha funny. But I was having a blast. I will say week 2 was really annoying without being able to save on the overworld, which I'm really used to with proc gen overworld being able to actually save.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
That was annoying.
That must have been when I saved at the on-rack game that popped into my memory of the no overworld saving. Oh my god, that was terrible.
I on purpose unbounded my reset buttons for my controller that week. I also forgot to rebind them to my controller this week. Or not rebind them, because... So I forgot to plug in my PS4 controller, which I have to connect via Bluetooth right now, because I don't have a wire that will let it just directly connect fully. It only charge. So I completely forgot to charge it, so alright, I guess I'm getting my Switch Pro controller out. I'm glad I had at least all the movement in A and B buttons set. Had all the important buttons. Had to use my keyboard to reset. But yeah, it's been a blast. Kind of looking forward to winter tournament. Whatever that is. Hopefully the internet's fixed by then.
Oh, good question. Let me see if we have anything up here for the calendar of events. So just 2023 is still in there, but if it reflects any similarity to 2024, it should be around second week of January or so, and then running for about, I don't know, 10, 12 weeks, depending on how long the committee members decide to do. I can tell you that there's some chatter going on about what it's going to look like, and it's going to take some time to hash out. So more to come, and stay tuned, but it should be fun once we get there.
Oh, cool. So my internet should be fixed, and also and it starts like the week of my birthday too.
Oh, very
Nice.
nice.
Had a lovely Friday the 13th birthday this year.
We just passed Friday the 13th in October. It's spooky
I
season.
know.
It's wonderful.
There's 2 Friday the 13th this year. What is this?
Wow.
Reckless Charlie, let's throwing out a quad X just because, hey, I'm not just a speed bump, and then Bear and Woo reminding that yes, you are.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's get back to the game. We still have one person on stream running.
At least we didn't run into those Thunder Germaduses this time, so I think he's on the right part of that encounter table. To your point earlier, Life Reboot, about running into some nasty stuff wherever you were. Those Germaduses were no fun.
Yeah, I wasn't panicking at all. It's like I swapped off the Lightning 2 gauntlet.
I mean, because save on game over is on, it's not that super punishing. I was like, okay, I'll man mode this with a Squire. I can totally do that. And even if I don't make it all the way through, I'll bank a lot of levels, and that's what helped me on the second playthrough. It's just upsetting that Ruse did not seem to make an impact at all on Kraken 2. It's just like, oh, 2 stacks of Ruse, I'll hit you for 500 damage. Like that was no joke.
I think the funny thing that I didn't even notice with the flags that Tavern Recruitment was on. I walked in I think Lefane to get the key. I think the key was at Lefane.
Yes.
Okay, good. Now remembering that. I just saw pub. I'm like, wait, what? Not like I was actually gonna pick up one though.
All right, Reckless Charlie moving along. I think they are either on Kelly or right before Kelly. Oh, they're past Kelly. Beautiful. Okay.
Yeah.
We're hanging the Kraken.
Yes, we are.
We're headed to the Gatekeeper.
And I think Kraken's gonna have a much worse time this time around. This party is over leveled because Reckless Charlie's had it, and I don't blame him. Well remembered by you guys as well with the heal pot thing. I've seen Reckless Charlie leave and buy heal pots. I would have forgotten, and it's very smart.
Oh, I remembered heal pods.
You only make that mistake once.
True. Ah, there you go. Like Reboot, to your point, 1 stack of Ruse still punching for 600 damage.
What armor is that wearing?
I don't think it matters. Oh my.
Yeah, no. I mean, Crackhead really doesn't.
And I was a little bit loot happy this seed, and I did not really find any decent armor for the Squire.
Mm-hmm. There, it's a big punch. Nice.
Yeah, when I was getting hit by hundreds by normal enemies, I'm like, yeah, this gold bracelet really ain't cutting it. But I'm only checking like the greed stuff. Didn't find anything. All right, whatever. We have 999 HP. It's fine. I mean, I should have like 1,000 something, but that's besides the point.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the heal pot chugging.
Yep. So did we ever find was Lamp anywhere for the first roll of the bonus thing?
Oh, good question. Let me take a peek here.
Yeah, I cast Lamp for the fun of it.
I did see that. I did see that.
Lamp was actually in Canaria, so.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
you
It
can
was.
Get it right away.
Yep. Oh, there's that Bane.
That's very vanilla behavior, Tia.
Isn't it?
Oh,
And
there's that.
Zap? Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, going through Topher, I'm so happy I found that rivet in ice.
Mm.
Because I was concerned I wasn't gonna find like armor, so thank goodness I found the rivet. It's like, with only one person, it's always, the 3-2-56 could happen any moment. Or no.
I did not unbox everything in ice. I found my ribbon in the volcano.
Oh, I just
armory.
opened the 3 box, the one box in that 2, or like effectively 2 room, and then the up on just before the drop down, and then the 3 boxes in the drop down. That was it.
Volcano Armory was pretty loaded today.
Oh, of course, I decided to skip that.
All right. Reckless Charlie pulling Chaos again. Chaos leads with that nuke, but we got the fast off and a ruse, and we're going to temper. Chaos did not have a whole heck of a lot of HP, already missing, which is a really great sign. I'm going to do some heal pot strats, get that black belt back above 400 into that comfort zone. I think that's 3 stacks of ruse. More heals and a punch.
Just a quick comment. I really like the drink strats there. The he
Mhm.
knows the win condition here.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
We're down to 70 heal pots.
There we go. 19 hits,
I'm sorry,
1,200
19
damage.
hits. That's a lot of hits.
Yeah, I think we saw Channing do 24 hits from a fasted black belt at some point. And Phoenix pointing out in chat earlier that there were 14 hits at level 50, which we saw Goat's Parrot do, which was pretty hilarious.
That's too many punches.
So GG's to Reckless Charlie, finishing 4th on stream, 10th overall tonight with a racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 35 minutes, 19 seconds. They declined an interview as well, but seemed like they were in good spirits in the race room. So GG's Charlie to sticking at it. Love the Rocky reference there. Well done. So before we kind of clean up on the housekeeping stuff for the last race later on in the week, let's get some final thoughts real quick from the 2 people that are still here with us. So Life Reboot, 2nd on stream, 8th overall tonight. Final thoughts on the seed, the tournament, anything you want to share?
GG to all of the racers. Reckless Charlie, way to finish. Thanks everyone for doing the race crew. Our community is all volunteers, so it's great to have everyone come together for these events. And good luck for those that are moving on. It seems like the dev team, my team, is out. But we're here to have fun. I hope that my teammates enjoyed it as much as I did.
Yeah, definitely. This is all about the team aspect, and there's always a lot of fun chats going on in our group chat for our team. So I'm sure other teams are like that. It's a very solo game we play here, but the team setting here adds a nice little element to it and a lot of camaraderie. So I agree. Thank you for the race tonight. And Shadow, Mr. T, we didn't get you on stream, but we got you in here anyway. Tell us about that Marauder one last time and any final thoughts you got.
Oh, just not being able to run was really annoying. I mean, I was probably, by the time I finished, Inner Sea stuff, was I don't even know what well. And since I wasn't on restream, I can't really ask you guys. But yeah, it was fun. I'm pretty sure Center for Competitive Forfeiting is definitely out at this point. But it was a fun few weeks that we had. And yeah, the just all of us always wish each other on the day good luck to each other on the races. And yeah, it's been fun overall. And thanks to you guys for obviously providing restream for those who got on. I only have a tiny bit of salt, but I'm gonna go put that salt on my sloppy joe that I'm about to go make because I am hungry and I haven't had dinner.
Post that video to YouTube. Everybody go watch it. The Stingle
yeah,
Marauder.
I made sure to put a local recording just in case the internet cut again.
Fantastic. I might watch that actually at some point too. I want to see that. I was very curious about that party.
I will put that up on YouTube. I might even go put that up to upload.
Nice.
I'll catch you guys later.
Yep, have a good one. Jay Shy, anything you want to share before we head on out of here?
Not much. Just normal, all the thanks for everyone helping this together. We have one more of our matches going on here before semifinals. So I want to join everyone, or have everyone join us on, I believe it is Saturday at 8 p.m. on Eastern on RPG Limit Break for our 4th week before we head into semifinals and then finals. So one more big race to see who makes it into that coveted 4th slot.
Yes. Talking about that real quick before we get out of here and whatnot. We have 3 teams that have locked themselves into the semifinals beginning next week. Right now we have the Super Lupa Alpha Betters, or SLAB, with 136 points, FFR Rando with 144 points, and some team named Temple of Frames, not sure who they are, with 146. So we'll see how things shake out. We got 4 teams vying for the last playoff spot. All of them have a shot. The Leftovers, Trash Island Fire Department, a series of unfortunate Wombats, and the Melman Maple Thieves are all still alive and vying for that 4th spot in the semifinals beginning next week. We got some fun stuff for the flags next week. It is a significant spike in difficulty. The first 4 weeks were about a lot of fun. Week 5 is going to be how good can you actually play. So join us next week for that if you want. And like Jay Shai said, join us on Saturday for the final game of week 4 to see where everybody kind of finishes up. And yeah, with that, I want to say a thank you to Sony Wrath 11 and Socket for doing the tracking tonight, Jay Shy for pulling the double duty, restreaming and joining me in the booth. Always great to hang out with you, my friend, in chat, and I had a lot of fun, so thank you.
Yeah, we're going to end it here, so have a good night, everyone. See ya.
Mm-hmm.